Hello and welcome back to my Descent speedrunning video tutorial. This video will cover level 5, the Venus Nickel Iron Mine. This level's route is considerably more complicated than the previous levels, and uses heavy amounts of homing missiles to clear enemies out quickly. It is also the first level where you will pick up a Vulcan cannon and begin using it to open doors quickly and efficiently, as I discussed in the movement and weaponry tutorial at the start of this series. There's also an invulnerability pickup, which is slightly off the route and is totally optional, but is a good choice for newbies to the route to go for until they are comfortable with this route. Without further ado, we'll get right into the level walkthrough. So right off the bat, you're going to have some drones and a door that you want to both dealt with. So the easiest way to do this is fly forward, firing 6 or 7 spread fire shots straight forward without rotating in any amount. So I'll demonstrate that right now. Fly around drones, door opens. You're going to want to try and take out that lifter there. 1 spread fire shot and a homing missile should do it. If you can, you'll want to push that medium hulk so it blocks those materialization centers and prevents a spawn. As you're flying here, you're going to shoot a homing missile down that hallway to hit that lifter. I suggest grabbing the missiles in here if you can, they will help later on. Right here is the safety and vulnerability you can pick up. Ideally you wouldn't go for this, but if you want safety, you can go for it. So you're going to grab the Vulcan cannon. The homing missile should have softened up that lifter I just passed and make him quick to take out. So you'll stay on the Vulcan cannon for a little while. You've got a few doors to open and no enemies to speak of. Switch to the spread fire cannon as you're heading to this door. Take out the lifter. Fire a homing missile at that Hulk and at that drone that's blocking the exit. Grab the homing missiles and the red key. There's another invulnerability here. Homing missile to that drone on the right. Switch to concussion missiles. 4 concussion missiles will do it. Backtrack, watch for lifters blocking the path. And exit. I realize, as I said earlier, that this level's route is a little bit more complicated than the previous levels, so I'll make sure to cover it all again. So, 6 shots. You want to be quick about it. As you just saw right there, if you delay the first initial movement at all, sometimes the drone on the left moves forward and blocks your shots. So you want to be quick and decisive. Just as soon as that level starts and you spawn, just start moving and start shooting. As you can see, 6 shots are necessary. I only shot 5 there and it didn't open the door for me. Okay, so don't forget as you're coming here, homing missile down that hallway so that that lifter is softened up on the way back. You can use a missile to help clear out that lifter there. Invulnerability on the right if you want it. I'm going to skip it in this run. Grab the Vulcan cannon. Take out the weakened driller. Watch out for that drone on the left. Sometimes he moves forward and blocks you. Stick with the Vulcan cannon, ignoring the enemies in these hallways. Switch to spread fire cannon at this point. Homing missile to that drone. Homing missile to that drone. Grab those homing missiles and the red key. Invulnerability. Homing missile to that drone. Switch to concussion missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch for blockage on the way up. And done. So that is level 5, the Venus Nickel Iron Mine, and the end of the Venus-based levels. On next video, I will be covering the Mercury Solar Lab. If there are any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below.